Good morning. Today's flight will be a short flight from a couple of islands in the Caribbean. We'll start by looking at the weight and balance. You can see that we're a little overweight from the red figures. We'll correct that later. And we'll start by turning off the electrical so that we can preserve as much power from the batteries as necessary to start the engines, turn off the generators, and we'll turn on the electric fuel pumps. Look down and we'll bring the condition levers back to the taxi position.
Condition levers, taxi.
We'll bring the throttle controls back to the beta position. We'll turn the hydraulic pumps on so we can drive the blades to a flat position while we're waiting for 10 seconds. We'll put on one notch of flaps.
Flaps 9.
And we'll roll the elevator pitch back a little for takeoff. We'll put on the brakes. 10 seconds should be about up. Bring the throttles back to idle position. We'll start the left engine first. Hydraulic pressure has come up. We'll keep an eye on the gauges here, the engine gauges. When they stabilize, we'll be able to go to the right engine. And it sounds like the left engine has stabilized. We'll now switch over and start the right engine. We're going to be watching the EGT, or the exhaust gas temperature. Computers will cycle the engines to run up. When the right engine settles down in exhaust gas temperature to nearly the same as the left engine, then the engines will be stabilized. At that time we can pull out the propeller locks so that the blades can be controlled in flight to change the pitch. Looks like we're about there. We'll bring the throttles one at a time all the way back to the reverse position and then let it go back to idle. You'll hear the affirmation of starlocks removed. Let the right engine stabilize. And we have completed the engine startup procedure. And now we'll turn our electrical back on, turn our air data back on, turn icing back on, turn the master avionics switches back on, turn the generators on, turn the electric fuel pumps off. Both engines are running. Take the brakes off. Last minute check. Looking good. We're cleared for takeoff.
Takeoff power.
We'll get a notation, a vocal notation at 70 knots. and we'll get another at the time it's a rotate speed, which is 109.
V1, rotate.
And we're about 20 minutes out.
Positive.
Make it a climbing turn to get on course for our desired track. It's off to the right on the green pointer, the second display on the left-hand side. The weather's been good so far. And it looks like we're about 18 miles from our fix. Look at the GPS, you can see it's about 8 miles. We're doing about 3.5 miles a minute. And we are turning in that direction. We'll need to start slowing down. We'll put on 1 notch of flaps, you can see it on the indicator.
Gear down.
180 knots. Ground speed. Push down another notch. VOR needles are swinging. You can see we're going down the channel now. We'll be intercepting the glide slope shortly. We've already intercepted the localizer.
Lap 25.
.500 feet. At around 300, we'll disconnect the autopilot. .127 knots, which is about what we want. The VASI lights, the red and white, show that we're slightly high. We'll correct that with a little throttle. Now we're right on track.
100.
We'll
Slide
flare out.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
We'll apply the spoilers. This will bring up air brakes on the back of the wing, as well as reverse the engines, reverse the props.
70 knots up.